Hello everyone, welcome to Rainbow Infinity. Today I'll be reading Sidral Mundet's Sunset Shimmer Discovers Bubble Wrap. If you like the reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please enjoy. Bursting the Bubble. And then he starts yelling and gets this cool blue aura around him, and his eyes were all white. Rainbow Dash threw her hands up into the air. It was epic! Applejack was confused. So he went blue then? No, Rainbow replied. He was still yellow, but he had this really awesome blue aura under his yellow one. So he turned blue, but was still yellow? And this is why I don't do anime, Applejack said, chomping down on her sandwich. The school lunchroom was packed as ever. Thousands of different conversations took place all around them. Rainbow had just retold the fascinating story of some foreign cartoon she watched, while the Rainboons waited for Pinkie Pie and Sunset to join them. Rainbow Dash continued. So then he pulled out his sword and... Hey guys, you'll never guess what I discovered. Sunset Shimmer set her tray down, wearing a massive smile that could rival Pinkie Pie's. The table turned to their bacon-haired friend, Sunset drawing their attention. No, what? Rainbow asked, a bit annoyed by Sunset's interruption. Well, the order I placed for my new motorcycle helmet finally came through, Sunset beamed. Rainbow Dash rolled her eyes. That's not really all that. And when I got it, it was wrapped in this. Sunset reached into her backpack and pulled out a translucent sheet of plastic, perforated by hundreds of bumps all over the surface. Still wearing a huge grin, Sunset presented the bubble wrap to her friends. Sunset, I think... Applejack tried to speak, slightly concerned and confused towards the reason Sunset acting the way she was. But wait, that's not the best part, Sunset said gleefully. It makes a noise whenever you pop one of those little air pockets. Watch. In between her fingers, Sunset placed a bubble and slowly squeezed the sheet. The bubble burst with a short but loud pop. Man, I popped like half of the sheet last night. This is so amazing. I need to tell everyone about it, Sunset exclaimed, about to get up from the table. Sunset dear, I think you should... Rarity tried to speak as Pinkie Pie joined them at the table. Oh my gosh, is that bubble wrap? Pinkie questioned as she stood over Sunset's shoulders, looking down at the sheet. I haven't been able to bring this in since freshman year. No idea why, though, Pinkie said as she moved over to sit next to Sunset, taking the sheet and popping a few bubbles in her hand. It's called bubble wrap? Sunset asked, letting Pinkie hold the paper. Sunset also popped a few along with her. I was calling it popping paper. Sunset sat at the table popping the bubble wrap alongside her pink friend of several minutes, completely oblivious to her friend's concerned and amused looks. Then Sunset's popping slowed down as her smile faded, as the dawn of revelation started working through her mind. Her face morphed into a deadpan expression as she turned to her friends. This is extremely common to you, isn't it? She asked unenthusiastically. Fluttershy and Twilight Sparkle did their best to look away from Sunset. Fluttershy panned all around the cafeteria, deliberately avoiding Sunset's general direction, while Twilight took a particular interest in her fork. Rarity and Rainbow Dash were doing their best to hold in their laughter, with Rarity doing a slightly better job than Rainbow, who was letting a few chuckles slip through. Yep, said Applejack, who was clearly enjoying Sunset's reaction, but not to the extent Rarity and Rainbow Dash were. Rainbow laughed. No longer being able to contain herself, she banged her fist on the table. Well, I look like an idiot then, Sunset huffed, mocking herself. Rainbow still laughed her ass off when Applejack finally punched her in the shoulder, the farm girl clearly giving Rainbow Dash the indication that she was overdoing it. Ow, Rainbow said, rubbing the muscle, not pleased at the punch she had received. No, it's fine, Applejack said in a light-hearted way to Sunset. Just be glad you didn't go telling everyone in school about your amazing new discovery. Applejack snickered at that herself, which earned her a punch from Rainbow Dash. Oh boy, yeah, Sunset sighed, rubbing her temples with the palms of her hands. Geez, why didn't any of you tell me? Well, Pinkie kind of already did, Twilight replied. And like you said, it's commonplace. We thought you knew about it since practically everyone else does. Well, it's the first time I've seen it, Sunset explained, shrugging. Really? Rainbow Dash questioned, her eyebrow raised. You've never dealt with bubble wrap before? No, Sunset said. I don't get too many packages, and when I do, they're usually stuffed with those styrofoam S thingies. And Equestrian doesn't have bubble wrap? Rainbow Dash asked, rolling her hand out. No, and it's called Equestria, Sunset answered. For one thing, shipping is nowhere as huge as it is here. We don't have Amazon or eBay or anything like that. When we do ship stuff, we use a magic anti-movement spell on it to keep the object in place. And is that commonplace for you? Applejack asked knowingly. Well, yeah, I mean it's... Oh, okay, I see what you're getting at, Sunset replied. Well, this is still new for me, Sunset said, grabbing the roll of bubble wrap from Pinkie Pie. So you're telling me Equestria doesn't have bubble wrap? Rainbow Dash asked yet again. No, Rainbow, Sunset groaned. Why are you asking? No reason, said Rainbow Dash as she turned away from Sunset, her face curling up into a most wicked, terrible grin. Late at night, in front of Canterlot High, after Sunset drove her motorcycle up to the school, she parked on the curb. Walking up to the horse statue that adorned the front of the school, she saw both Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash waiting for her. They had several green rolls of plastic and tape rolls scattered down by their feet. I got your text message, Rainbow. What's up? You said you needed my help with something, Sunset asked, curious about what was going down. Oh, nothing much. Just the most epic prank in the multiverse. Rainbow grinned. A prank? Really? Sunset was surprised. Are you sure that's such a good idea? What did we tell you about pranking? Oh, don't be like that, Rainbow Dash insisted with a wave of her hand. I'm not going to put a brick in someone's sandwich or anything like that. This is something that'll be talked about for ages. Well, maybe you could fill me in on it then? Sunset turned towards Pinkie Pie. And why is Pinkie Pie here? Pinkie Pie waved after Sunset's acknowledgement. Pinkie's here to help me lift stuff, Rainbow stated, pointing at the pile of plastic rolls. Can't carry this by myself, and you'll just have to wait and see what I've got planned. Okay, but why do you need me? Sunset figured Rainbow and Pinkie were more than capable of pulling off whatever prank they had in mind. Well, because you're the one that's from the other side, so you can help me navigate around in there. Now, are you coming or not? We're wasting nightlight, Rainbow exclaimed. Wait, what? Sunset was appalled. You guys are actually serious about heading into Equestria for a prank? Well, duh. Dash rolled her eye. Come on, this will be epic. Trust me. Fine, Sunset agreed, though unsure of actually wanting to go through with whatever Rainbow had in mind. But only to keep an eye on you two. Yeah, whatever, Rainbow said dismissively. Let's go. Geronimo! Pinkie yelled out as the trio entered the portal mirror, luggage in tow. Their hooves fell to the floor with a metallic clack. After being transformed into their pony counterparts, the three of them were now inside Princess Twilight's library with a bunch of plastic rolls scattered in front of them. Pinkie stuck her hoof through the mirror, playing with its shimmering surface. Weird. Rainbow looked over her new body and raised a hoof. How do you do anything in these? Could say the same to you and your species, Sunset smirked as she wiped some hair away from her eyes. Fair point. Rainbow Dash tilted her head to the library doors. So where's Twilight's living room, or wherever she spends a lot of her time? How should I know? Sunset replied. I don't have a map to this place. It's down the hall, take a left, and then it's the third door on your right, Pinkie cheerfully recalled. Awesome, let's go, Rainbow Dash said, immediately picking up on her ability to fly. She flew over to the door that led into the castle's hallway. Wait, how do you know that, Pinkie? Sunset asked. Oh, I come here all the time, Pinkie said nonchalantly. Wait, what? Sunset blurted out. Keep quiet, Rainbow Dash shushed, her voice in a strained whisper. It's Pinkie Pie being Pinkie Pie. We'll discuss it later. Right now we have an epic prank to pull off. All right, fine. Sunset dropped the subject. She knew she wasn't going to get the answers she was looking for anyways. But we are talking about this when we get back. Got it? Got it, replied Pinkie Pie in a bubbly tone, yet quiet tone. Come on already. Rainbow Dash motioned them to the door. The trio crept silently down the corridors as Sunset's horn illuminated the hallway. Upon coming to the door which led into Twilight's living room, they slowly pulled the crystal doors apart with a slight creak from their sheer weight. Inside were 2 sofas, 3 armchairs, 2 side tables, and a coffee table. Oh man, this is perfect, Rainbow Dash whispered. Quick, Pinkie, get the tape ready. I'm going to wrap this up in 10 seconds flat. What do you mean by... Sunset was interrupted when Rainbow flew past her, carrying the large green bags of plastic rolls. Pinkie followed closely behind with the tape dispenser in her mouth. The duo moved back towards Sunset in the exact amount of time Rainbow described. Oh, that's good. Sunset grinned, looking over the two's handiwork. Yeah, I know, right? Rainbow cocked a smile. Of course, there is one minor thing that should be fixed. Sunset's horn flared up and the room was enveloped in a faint aura. What did that do? Rainbow asked, patting herself all over. I'm not going to get magic cancer or something, am I? What? No. Sunset shook her head. It was an anti-magic spell, so when Twilight wakes up, she can't just teleport all of it away. Oh, Rainbow exclaimed with a raised hoof. Okay, that's pretty good. Now come on before they wake up. She ushered them quickly back to the mirror. The following morning, Twilight rose with a yawn. She had had a full, peaceful night's sleep. A pleasant dream started to fade from her memories as she made her way to the living room, ready to grab the latest Daring Do book and put a good 2 or 30 chapters behind her before the day really started. When she opened the door, her jaw nearly fell to the floor. All her furniture was covered in bubble wrap, everything from the couches to the tables, the fans, and even the floor. "What in the wide world of Equestria?" Twilight yelled out before her head bumped into a letter. It hung down from a string taped to the ceiling. "From your CHS friends, Rainbow, Pinky, and Sunset. Have fun." "Arg, this is going to be like that zombie thing, all pop." "What?" Twilight looked down and saw she had burst one of the bubbles. "Oh, sweet Celestia, what is it now?" Spike had groggily got up. He was having yet another wonderful ice cream dream when Twilight's loud shout interrupted him. Rolling over and throwing over the covers usually put him right back under, but a squeaking noise kept him up until he couldn't take it any longer. He had to come to the living room door to exactly find out where it was coming from. He had to rub his eyes at the sight he saw. Inside the living room was Twilight, hopping up and down on her couch like a little school filly. The sheets of bubble wrap underneath her hooves popped with every jump, with Twilight looking absolutely elated. "Spike, you'll never guess what I discovered. Quick, get a letter ready. I need to tell Princess Celestia all about this." Spike watched as the purple alicorn continued to jump all over her furniture, simply taking in the sight. "I don't get paid enough for this," he muttered as he left the room. Thank you for listening in. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Until next time, stay tuned.